busy.
Good on the plane.
All right, Chase.
We got nothing else to
We
do.
work together on it.
Just do that, D.
Hold on for a second. Are we ready? All right, Chase, go right ahead.
First of all, Russ, how'd you guys close out that game? I believe it was a 25-10 run there to the buzzer.
Well, resiliency. We fought through a lot throughout the game and just stuck with it, defended our ass off the whole night. We had some stretches where we didn't do so well, but I thought we defended what we needed to, especially if we started the game, to close the game as well.
And speaking of that, your coach just said that you deserve a lot more credit than you get for your defense, and specifically tonight with the way you defended Steph Curry. What was your approach against him tonight? And do you agree with Scott that you feel like you should get more credit for your defense?
You know what? I definitely. Like I said, I feel like I'm a player that can do it all: defend, score, whatever it is that needs to be done. My job changes every night, and I feel like I'm one of those players that if I need to defend at a high level, I can do that too. If I need to score at a high level, I can do that. Pass, I can do that. Rebound, I can do that. You want me to coach? Shit, I can do that too. I just feel like I can do everything, and that's been blessed to be able to play the game. And tonight, I definitely took pride in defending and making sure that Steph's been on a hot streak. He's been playing very well, and I took the challenge to start the game and make sure that he can continue his streak on us tonight.
Ava.
Russ, you had a couple of fans with a welcome Russell Westbrook banner in the corner there. What was it like your first game in front of fans here in DC?
I was great, man. The fans are amazing, good energy. I know they were excited to kind of just get into the arena and watching basketball. So happy that we were able to bring home the victory. I look forward to some more home games and getting more people in the arena and getting the fans more excited about the things in the near future for us.
And we've asked Scott this, but with this stretch going so well for you guys, 8 of the last 9, do you feel like this team can still improve? Where do you feel like the ceiling is for this group?
We just take one game at a time. It's part of my job as a leader to make sure that our guys in the locker room understand we take one game at a time. We can't look too far ahead, look back at the game. This game is over. Tonight it's over. Now we got to get our minds and ready for Oklahoma coming up, and that's all we can worry about.
DA.
Russ, you've been on teams that kind of were already in the playoffs at this point of the season. But what is, I don't know, if you take it back to maybe your first couple of years in OKC when you guys were young and you were just starting to, what happens when a team really starts to believe in itself and starts to think that it really is as good as people outside say they are, and maybe it all comes together?
It's a great thing. I believe in confidence, instilling confidence in other people, instilling, making them feel great about themselves, their game. And when collectively as a team, you feel like you can do anything, anything's possible. And I really believe that. And I always have, since I got in the league, regardless of kind of the situation, you always want to be confident regardless of what's happening and keep your mind in a positive way.
And just tonight, what were you guys able to do to kind of turn Poole's water off and tune Oubre's water off a little bit down the stretch?
Be more physical, lock in a little bit, made them shoot tougher shots. They were getting some easy looks, some dunks, and easy wide open threes. They're good players and did a good job of locking in defensively, especially for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Fred.
Hey, Russell. With Denny's injury tonight, I'm just wondering from your perspective, what has he been like for you guys off the court? What's his locker room presence been like? What's your personal relationship like with him?
Denny's been amazing. He's been great.
And what was your reaction just to seeing him, a young guy in his first year go down like that?
My first reaction is to pray for him, his mental wellness, because it's going to get him through these tough times, and our job is to make sure we support him.
Matt.
Hey, Russ. Scott was saying that, your experience really helps late in games. And I was just wondering, as a guy who's been in a lot of big games, how do you think it kind of helped weather the storm in this one and help pull it out?
Well, I take pride in clutch moments. I take pride in making the right plays down the stretch. I take pride in the last 5 minutes of games, making big shots, making big plays, and that's something that I've done,
And
career. But go ahead, Matt.
oh yeah, you actually lead the NBA in clutch field goal percentage in the last
Oh.
5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. I think so.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Just so, what do you make of that?
Oh, I know what I do. I ain't worried about what nobody else thinking. That's one thing about me. It doesn't really matter what nobody else think, But it's okay. Just keep doing what I'm doing. Keep my head straight and just keep hooping. That's all I can do.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
And last question to Christos.
Hello, Russ. Congratulations on the win. What do you like most on the way that you respond in the last 6 minutes of the game?
I like the way we came together. We didn't put our head down. It just shows the growth of our team from the start of the season till now. Earlier in the season, we lost this game, but tonight we stuck together. We fought. We got stops on demand, which is very important in this league to get, and rebound the basketball, and obviously made plays on the stretch.
As a team, do you feel that you played the best basketball of the season at this point of the season?
I'm not sure. We just trying to take one game at a time. Like I said, my job is to make sure that we constantly take one game at a time. It's not going to get easier for us. It's going to get tougher. And we got to make sure we control our own destiny and just take one game at a time and take care of business.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll start with Christos.
Hey, Daniel, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What did you like most on the way that you react, on the way that you respond in the last 6 minutes, and what it means that way for your team?
Really just coming back in with a clear conscience, clear mind. It was a lot of aggravation with me tonight, obviously, because of, some of the things that wasn't going my way, but I can't really just let that cloud my thinking or cloud my play or anything like that. So, I had guys on the bench and stuff. They were just really getting me out of my own head. It's a mental game sometimes, and just really just making sure your mental is clear. One of the main things that can help you on the floor, and that's what I did.
Thank you very much.
Chase.
Hey, man, before this game, we asked you what was the key to defending Steph Curry, and you guys did a pretty good job, 18 points, 2 of 14 from 3. So what do you think made you guys successful against him?
Really just making him play inside the three-point line and being as aggressive as we can with him coming off the screens. Sometimes, it was kind of, we was messing up on most of the possessions that, him coming off the screen, he went 2 for 14. So luckily that actually happened. But other than that, really just, running him off the three-point line. He is a knockdown shooter from deep, and we just had to make sure, he didn't get none of those shots off. Like I said, just making him play inside, making him finishing over contact, anything like that, helped us out in the end.
And I don't know if we've asked you this yet, but what's it like playing with Russell Westbrook? As just a young player, and now you've played, I think, 9 games with him. What are your impressions of being his teammate?
Well, tonight, he was for sure making sure I was locked into the game because, it was a lot, like I said, it was a lot of things that was going through my mind mentally that I wanted to do better on the floor. And with him just, being in my ear most of the game, it really just helped me be able to lock in most of the time. So having that leadership role on my side is really a great thing because, he does what he does. He goes out, gets his triple-double, but he makes sure the team stays locked in too. He gets everybody going. He brings the energy, and he brings that leadership role that we need.
Ava.
Daniel, you guys obviously had fans in the arena. It wasn't a full crowd, of course, but how much of a difference does it make? Do the 2,000 fans, can you feel it out there?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, any fan now, because, it's been so long that we hadn't had fans anywhere I've been. I was in Chicago, we didn't have fans there either. We just had, the family in the suites up top. But coming here and having at least, a good amount here, 2,000 that was here, I mean, you still felt the energy, even though it wasn't that many people here. The fans are always going to come in and show their support and give as much energy as they possibly can. We can't do nothing but feed off of it. So, I mean, I'm grateful. I'm glad we finally got them back in the gym. I know it's been a long time coming. I know it's been frustrating, but we're finally back.
Kellen.
Hey, Daniel, there was a scary moment with Denny going down with what looked like a pretty bad leg injury. I guess, you've had leg injuries yourself. What went through your mind when you saw that? What did you see? And have you talked to him and since that happened?
I seen him, in the back as I was getting like tested for my COVID test and stuff, just seeing him, walking on it and stuff, and just like with his crutches and whatnot. I didn't actually see the injury though. I think I turned around and seen that he was on the floor because I think I was getting back on defense, but I seen he was on the floor and I was like, oh man. So it's just, seeing a guy go down like that, it's real scary. You never know what's going to happen. You never know if it's going to be bad or it's going to be good. It's just seeing him down on the floor, as long as that, I felt his pain. I mean, I understand, it's going to be a long road to recovery, but, the trainers that we got and stuff, he's in good hands. So they're going to take care of him. But, yeah, it's a tough blow for us right now because of, I'm pretty sure he's going to be out for a good amount of time. But, it's tough. It's real tough. I can't really explain it. The ankle injury is like one of the worst injuries to me because, I've been through it. But, just seeing a guy like that, especially since he's a rookie. He's a rookie, right? Okay, yeah. Since him being a rookie and stuff, going down like that is just tough.
Thank you.
And last question to Matt.
Hey, Daniel, the Wizards are 8-1 when you play, and I'm just wondering, since coming in at the trade deadline, like, what is it like to be on a team, or what can it do for a team to maybe have that missing piece, so to say, or a guy who can really swing a season? And also, do you think you're having that sort of impact?
I'm just coming in doing what I do, just really just making sure my energy is contagious. Having a guy come in like me, with like the mindset of defense first, offense second. That can be a big thing for a team. I'm not coming in and just like, oh, I'm the change, I'm this, I'm that. No, I'm just coming in and just playing my game and whatnot. People can say what they want to say. We're 8-1 with me, anything like that. But my mindset is, just coming in and working. It's a team thing. I understand that, like, we're winning and certain things like that, but I feel like it's just not one person. It's everybody on the team, from Russ to the last guy on the bench, especially, we bring energy off the bench, we bring energy to the court, bring energy throughout the team. So.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll be good.
Yeah. Neil.
Hey, Brad. Not so much about the game, but obviously you are somebody that had to deal with unfortunate injuries early in your career, lower leg injuries. Not sure if you had a chance to talk to Denny or anything yet, but in the future, what would you maybe express to him to try and help him through this unfortunate process?
First, praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's tough. I don't exactly know the extent of his injury, but I talked to him a little bit after the game. He was in good spirits. He was energetic. He's happy we won. But my advice is the same I would give myself when I was a rookie. Just understanding your body's growing. There's going to be some ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of stuff you can control, can't control. His injury, I'm not sure how he landed or, what the case may have been. Some stuff is out of his control, but a lot of stuff with me, it was more or less kind of my body's growth and maturity, getting used to so many games that we play and so many nights. And, you go from 30 games in college to 82 in the league. And it's just a significant jump. So for me, it was just getting acclimated and getting adjusted. I know it'll be the same for him. It's the same for every player that comes into the league, but for the most part, just staying positive, knowing that, you can come back on the other side of this, a better player and even stronger with your body.
Ava.
Brad, you were someone who was kind of adamant earlier in the year that you didn't really want fans back in the arena until everything was safe. Now that obviously numbers are better, the city said it was okay. How meaningful was it to have everybody back and cheering for you, especially in a game like tonight?
It's always great for me, especially just being able to see my family, seeing my wife, my two boys, and my brother and his wife. It's always great to be able to see family and to be able to have fans for once is definitely felt different, but it was exciting. We missed it. I think it definitely played in our favor down the stretch. And we need that. We need that energy. It's just an extra boost for us to continue to go out and play hard.
And there was obviously so much going on for you guys down the stretch. Davis, with Draymond going out with you and Russ attacking the rim, what's the kind of thing that you felt like really sealed it for you guys?
It was our stops. We got stops at the end of the game. It kind of got ugly. We were getting backdoor like 3 or 4 times in a row. And they were getting layups and dunks, and it was just looking like we were kind of falling apart a little bit, but we did a good job of just sticking with it. Cleaning some things up and being better on that end. And rebounding the ball. And ultimately, I think Russ's attacking and transition kind of kept us in the game offensively. He was able to attack, get us to 5 fouls and put us in the bonus pretty early in the fourth. So, that was very beneficial for us moving down the stretch. And we all just made plays and contributed down the stretch on offense to be able to contribute to the win.
DA.
Brad, the team's defensive numbers the last 2 months are pretty good, top 10 across the board. And I'm wondering, is it communication? Is it just having your regular rotation back? Why do you think the defense has gotten so much better?
A little bit of everything, DA. I think if you'd asked me like a month or two ago, like we were still down. We were still trying to figure out guys' minutes, getting guys back healthy, and it's kind of a little rocky. But now, we kind of, after the deadline, you always know, this is a team you're with. Nobody's leaving. Nobody's coming back. So it's just, this is what we got. Let's rock with it. So after All-Star break, we realized that, and we kind of came out in a little slump, but we got ourselves out of it. We got back in the gym. We dedicated ourselves to our craft and getting better, but we honestly take it a day at a time. I think that's been the biggest difference for us. We don't look too far ahead. We don't worry about, what happened in the past. We just control the day-by-day things that we can, whether that's getting better on the off day or, coming in on game day ready to go. So we just keep building on our last game and just never get tired of doing what's right and having success with it.
Do you think that shows up in a game like tonight where even, you guys were concentrating on Steph, but you were able to turn off Poole's water, you were able to turn off Kelly's water in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean, it's a will and a want, as an individual player and as a team. We have to individually be able to accept that challenge and say, my man isn't going to score. It's going to be a tough night for him. And I would say like Russ with Steph tonight, like Russ made it his mission and challenge to make it really tough on Steph, make it tough on his catches, make it tough on pin downs. And we all did, we all followed suit with that, and then once Jay Poole got going, Kelly got going, we all kind of, looked at ourselves in the mirror like, okay, we got to be better. We got to get stops. And that's a big sign of growth for us. We were in timeouts on the floor. We're able to just adjust on the fly and be better than what we were.
Chase.
Yeah, Brad, Coach Brooks said that this was one of the wildest games he's ever coached, and he's coached quite a few of them. How would you just kind of sum up all the craziness that went down tonight?
I didn't think it was that crazy. I just thought it was a good game. There was a lot of maybe some, I guess, weird plays. I don't think it was anything too crazy. I think both teams were competing at a high level. The atmosphere is great. I think both teams we're in the same position. They're trying to get in the play-in just like us. So every minute counted, every second counted. And I think it was just a testament to two teams just really, going at it and battling. But Draymond fouling out was unique for us. We needed that. And guys kind of cooling down too. So we can't act like Steph didn't make 93s before he came in tonight. So him missing a few helps.
And with the win, you guys moved into sole possession of the 10th spot, which is, the final play-in tournament spot. The play-in tournament's a new concept. I'm just wondering, how do you view that, the 10th spot, the play-in tournament, and, has maybe your view of that evolved as this season has gone on and you guys have been through so much to get here?
It'd be new. It'd be an adjustment for everybody, but regardless of where the chips may land, we'll be ready to go. That's just a matter of controlling what we can. We can't worry about other teams, you know, ahead of us and behind us, you know, we can only focus on what we do and what we can control night in, night out, and who we play. And we're gonna keep doing that. Hopefully, we can keep winning, moving up, getting to the AFC if possible. But you know, if not, you know, we will be in the play-in, ready to go. So it'll be different. It's an adjustment, but it's what we signed up for. So we gotta be ready to go.
And last question to Christos.
Brad, congratulations on the win. How important was the way that you react especially in the last 6 minutes of the game, and how important is to maintain that effort to the next games?
It's always important. You know, just constantly building on what you had success on. You know, it's very easy to kind of get away from that. Good teams stick with it and keep doing it. And I think that's what we're starting to develop ourselves into, and we're being better with it. You know, we understand that defense is going to win us our games, and offensively, it's just a matter of us honestly being healthy. We feel like we push the ball. We feel like we can score the ball. That's never been a problem with us, I don't think, ever. So it's just a matter of us having the will and the want to, you know, to be able to get it done on the defensive end. And I think that's been our biggest adjustment, is making sure that we do that night in and night out, because that's something we can't control.
How satisfied you are about the way that you play on the court at this point of the season?
I think it's great. You know, we're really playing well together. You know, a lot of guys getting their legs back under them. Minute restrictions are gone. You know, we're guys acclimated to the playbook, so it's coming full circle for us, and it's kind of crazy. It's a little later than what we want, but you know, it's definitely a good time for us to be able to get on the road right for the offs.
Thank you.
You will.